I remember there were like these nights when I just was coming back home at 5 a.m., probably really drunk, and yeah, from the party with my friends, and you know, then I was like waking up, and then I was like, there was all this weight of my goals and what I have to do on me, and I didn't like that feeling, because I knew that I have to start changing my life. I just realized at some point that I will have to change my lifestyle. I cannot go to the parties and work at the bar late at night and come back and sleep till 1 and wake up being all moody, drinking alcohol, trying to detox myself in the morning, having this poor diet, going to McDonald's and Burgermeister. No, I can't reach my goals like that. The version that I am going through is not happening till I shift what is there already. And yeah, there was a moment that I just realized, what is the simplest thing that I can do, well, to change my life and to turn everything around? And then I realized that I just need to try to stop smoking, drinking, and taking any substances, if you know what I'm talking about. And going to parties, basically. Basically, going to parties is very connected to taking stuff, you know? This is really connected. Even going to the bar. This is basically, I think, what I realized when I went for 2 months back to my hometown, because I was spending time with my family. I was home. I didn't really go out with any people. I was just like reading books, doing my stuff, and working on my projects, because there were like no many friends left in my town. And you know, I just told myself I will try not to drink and not to smoke for like 1 month, because I want to stay 1 month. And you know what happened? After 1 month passed, I was so grinding, and I was so hold onto my goals and focused, and I was just like, damn, I'm gonna stay 1 more month. And I had to say no to some friend gathering that I planned, you know, even because I knew that if I go now back to like Berlin to my friends, I will definitely like smoke and drink, and it will be really hard to resist myself. And then 2 months passed, I didn't take anything, and you know, I started changing. My brain started being so clear, and I started just, you know, things, you know, it's like when you have a bad eyesight and you're taking glasses and you're like, whoa. And this is the same, I think, effect, but on your brain. When you are drinking especially, your brain is very foggy all the time, and the problem is that in the moment it feels okay, and you think that you wake up and your body restores itself, everything's fine. But the thing is that alcohol has this long-term piling up effect. When your brain gets foggy, and if you drink every week, it is to some point foggy all the time. It means that you're not using your brain to the fullest potential, and your mind is not processing things around you to the best way it can process. And this is what I think made me really wake up and realize that, damn, I just could not be so aware of things that go around me. And yeah, I just started seeing everything so much more clear. I started making better decisions. I started seeing better like people's actions around me. You know, like I just detached myself so much from a lot of situations and things and patterns that I had before. And I just like met a healthy new self that I kind of missed. And I think that's what I used to be when I was like in my teenage years, when I was 14, 15, 16. It's when you are like, your mind is processing stuff. You're like, oh my God, we live only once. Life is so precious. You're like realizing stuff. And you know, I think when I started drinking, I lost that. And I lost that fire for life, because I was always like moody and like, oh my god, everything is so bad. You know, it's not you. It's not really you who thinks like this. It's just your body is so tired and your brain is so foggy that you don't see what's going on around you to the fullest. And if you stop and try to stop drinking, you'll see how better your life can get. My body generally feels so much better physically. I started doing sports even more, and you know, it's very relatable, because I believe that you may be doing sports sometimes, but you know, when you stop drinking, you just have this reason to wake up earlier. Like your mind is just fresh in the morning. You just don't have this ever problems with hangover, and you know, it's just so much easier to get disciplined and get yourself to the yoga mat and do this 10-minute stretch even, or a run. I started running, and damn, running is changing my life so much. I love running. I also started doing cold shower, and I just understand that this is like a snowball. Like you give this one action that is improving your health and lifestyle, and then it's like a snowball, because you just get so obsessed with your body and your mind feeling better every day. Like my skin got cleaner, like just generally my nails, I think, started growing faster, or I don't know, I just feel that my body feels so much younger. And you know, I was like, I'm turning 25 this year, and I was like, oh, 25. But then I realized that when I was 24, drinking, taking stuff in clubs, I felt so much worse than I'm feeling right now. Like 1 year later, after I stopped doing all this stuff and I started doing sports, and I realized that right now, this is the time when you are building the foundation for your 30-year-old, 40-year-old self to rely on. Your body won't be always young and feel so fresh and good to go. When like when you're 19 and you can go like spend the whole night doing crazy stuff, and you can come back and like sleep 1 hour and keep going. No, it doesn't work like that later in your life, and it just gets worse. It's only gonna get worse. I mean, no worse, but like it's just your body will like not be able to handle so much stuff. And yeah, well, the choices you're making today and like in this period of your life are defining how well you will feel yourself when you're 30, 40, and 50. And this is what keeps me going every day. You know, I'm like, well, I'm investing in my future self. I'm investing in my future health. And this is exactly what is the most precious thing, your health. So basically now, without paying money, but by saying no to bad stuff and starting doing sports, you are making the hugest investment in your future, because you're making investment in your health. Amen. And yeah, I believe that I think this is a choice of every person. And yeah, but I swear it's been almost 3 months that I don't smoke and drink, and oh my god, my life just got so much better. I swear, I saw these interviews of people saying their life got better, and I was like, oh, okay, but it's so hard, like when your friends are drinking and you're not. But I just stopped really putting the fun with my friends on the first place in my life. And this is another huge topic, but who is there gonna be all your life near you in 10 years, in 5 years, in 20 years, handling your finances, handling your mental health, handling your, handling all your life? Who's gonna be there with you? Only you. You are the first person you spend all your life with. So please take care of this person. Take care of yourself. it's really important. It is self-love. It is the biggest act of self-love to tell yourself, hey, I'm choosing today health. I'm choosing not to go to the bar. I'm choosing not to go to the party. I choose to do something else, you know? So I hope we all make the right decisions and give all of that really bad stuff the earlier the better, and we all stay healthy. And yeah, I just want to say that, of course, moderation is good. And I believe that sometimes when I see some people, like my friends even, like they're not like alcoholics and stuff, but like sometimes they can try and drink a little bit and smoke maybe a cigarette. But for me it's more like the principle and the way of exploring new life without those stuff. Can I find fun in life and that dopamine not in that classical stuff that is put on us, that is bringing us fun, that is like, because partying is the only thing we learn at the teenage ages that is bringing us fun, but there is so much fun stuff in the adulthood. You just need to find what works for you. But this is another video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe and put like and comment and send in love.